We'll take a quick look at the highlights of the opening fixture. I mean, it was definitely a cracker of a battle. Both the teams, from the toss itself, they meant business. They were very hell-bent to prove a point, and eventually it was Nagaland who stepped up, riding high on the storm and fury of setting Mizoram in the process. Picturesque scenes of the mining ground in Sikkim, or you can also call it the Sikkim cricket ground in Rangpo, playing host to all the madness, the epicenter of the second NECDC Interstate Women's Championship. And it all started off with a bit of movement, and then the wickets started toppling, announcing their arrival in the most stunning fashions. Wickets kept on popping off, and then Sariba Khan, the player of the match, she left her mark on the game. All the spinners joined in, and they were quick to rush through, whether breaching through the gates or getting the quicker ones. Then a bit of resistance on show from the captain of Mizoram as they fought their way to the center, as they fought their way to the very fore. Quality shots from the Mizo captain. Anything fuller, anything on the radar, they meant business. They hunted for them. And all around the park, if we take at the wagon wheel, I think it could have screamed brilliance, beauty everywhere. And with every passing minute, it only just got better and better. Quality, class on offer, control as well. But then once the wickets started tumbling again, it was the indication for Nagaland to put their foot back on the accelerator and get hold of their counterparts. That's exactly what they have done. Rocked through. A couple of poorly played shots as well that proved to be the unraveling. A couple of chances did go down for sure, but they were definitely not the dampeners. A few last-ditch attempts to try and accelerate, a few last-ditch attempts to try and amplify the scoring rate from Mizoram, of course, but it wasn't enough to derail the joint defending champions, Nagaland. They had their eyes in place. They had their eyes on the ball. They never really let it loose out of sight, and that's all that mattered. A few quick gun throws coming in, and then quality wicket keeping as well. And that's how it all panned out. Well, that's a replay of that stumping that just went up. Then the second innings. A bit of a feisty start. Sariba Khan once again leading the charge. Problems in understanding. Sariba Khan, she took her risks. The ball going to all parts of the ground, all parts of the park. And there was no relent from the senior player. Also a player of the match for her all-round performance. A few risks taken, were in the air, yet chances were not grabbed. However, Sariba Khan, she was unapologetic. But then she dropped, and a lovely celebration too, to send Sariba Khan packing to the pavilion. And yet, Nagaland, they had not showed any relent, any mercy whatsoever. They meant business and they were ruthless in pursuit of the all-important victory. Fighting hammer and tongs. Shots were all around the park, and that is how it all came undone. Nicely rocking back, waiting for the ball, and then shuffling across. Lady luck as well, favouring Nagaland a bit too much. But then it is cricket, and that's the second wicket that toppled, but barely did a thing to steal the momentum. Shots came all around the park, and it simply was rollicking, to be honest. And off it got to the fence to underline the rampage that Nagaland knitted throughout the match. Slightly slower, nicely rocked back, played the shot as well, comfortably enough. And that's how victory befell the sails of Nagaland.